Okay, so now we have all the 10 folios sewed in, and your back of your book along the spine should look something like this. I'm really sorry if I accidentally didn't give you enough string. That's something that I found out when I was doing this. So what we do at the end, since we have these two pieces of string hanging out, is I would go back to since it was right at the end, I'm going to go back to the folio second from the end, put it through the hole right there. And this is going to be the tricky part, because you have to make sure that the needle is going to come out right there. You might have to fold the book over a bit. You see the needle is coming right up between the pages, and I don't want that to happen. I want to try to put it right through that hole. So I'm going to try to move the pages over a little bit. Okay, got it through there. And you make sure that you're pulling the string before it's through really tight, so that that the last folio is also tightly in. And so now you came back up through here. And now it's the tricky part for tying this back on. I'm gonna slip the needle underneath the thread right here. And you see that I have a loop right here that I didn't pull all the way through. I'm gonna put the needle through this loop, hold on to the loop on the other end, and I'm going to pull that closed. But now I still have a loop that I pulled. So I'm now gonna pull this loop a little bit smaller. Take my needle and thread, go through, but hold on to the loop from the original side that the needle and thread was on. Pull that there. So we have another loop. Pull the needle and thread a little bit to make the loop smaller. Put the needle and thread through, but not all the thread. Pull that a little smaller. So we keep on doing this, and then we did that like 3 or 4 times. Then now make sure that you're crossing over. You can pull it all the way through this time. And now we've got a nice knot. And then be very careful when you're cutting, so that you are not actually cutting on the knot, you're just cutting the string around it. So now we have it tied right nicely there. Now we go back to the other side. We thread our needle with the string. You might have to flatten down the string a little bit. For it to be able to fit through the eye of the needle. And sometimes it takes a while. I got it this time. Okay. Pull it tight. I'm going for the second one right there. Open it up. We're going to try to make sure that it's going through that hole and not to the side of it. Looks like the needle is going through the side, so pull it back so it's just flush with the spine. And then put it through the hole. And there, we got it through the hole. Make sure that you get the whole part of the needle through. It's a little hard. A little bit of slack. And then pull real tight on the other end of the string, just to make sure that the first folio is tight. Now we can pull the string tight here, Same thing as on the other side. We put the string through underneath the string right over here, and we pull it up. We have a loop. We put it through the loop, but not all the way. On the side that the needle had been on, we pull the string tight. Pull. You don't even have to have the needle threaded anymore at this point. Just take the string, so then you pull it a bit, put the needle and thread through, pull that last loop closed, pull this one a little smaller, put the needle through. See, I didn't even have to put it threading direction. Pull that closed, and then take the needle off, make sure those things are tight, and then pull the string through the loop. Pull it really tight, and then make sure that you're not cutting the actual knot, and you're finished. So now you've got a journal. Enjoy.